Welcome to this explainer. Look, we've all seen the flashy videos and the incredibly bold claims online, right? People swearing they're making thousands of dollars every single month using AI. They promise that you can build this massive income while, sipping margaritas on a beach and letting algorithms do literally all the heavy lifting. It feels like the ultimate shortcut to success. But today, we're cutting through the hype to uncover the actual economics of the AI gold rush and exactly why most people are completely failing to cash in.
So let's just jump right into the burning question our source raises today. If it's really that easy, why isn't everyone rich? Seriously, think about it for a second. If AI has completely removed the barrier to success, meaning no coding, zero experience, and absolutely no risk required to generate a high income, then shouldn't we all be millionaires by now? For a split second, it feels totally believable because AI truly can write, design, edit, and build way faster than any human. But the math just doesn't add up.
There is this massive, glaring gap between the internet's promise and the sobering reality. We are actively being sold the idea of easy money with zero skills. It's basically pitched as a magic wand for your bank account. Just type a prompt, get paid. But the silent reality? People eagerly dive in, generate a mountain of content, and almost instantly hit a brick wall. Let's look at exactly how that illusion starts to break down.
It starts right here. The views just don't come. People naturally assume that if production becomes easier, the money should just naturally follow. So they use an AI tool to instantly generate a script, create a video, or write a blog post in like 10 seconds. They excitedly hit publish, expecting a flood of viral traffic, but they get absolutely zero traction. See, AI makes it incredibly easy to hit the publish button, but it completely fails to guarantee that anyone will actually pay attention.
And without any real attention or any sort of differentiation, the clients you were promised simply don't appear. If you are offering to write marketing copy or design logos using the exact same AI tool that a business owner themselves can use for $20 a month, why on earth would they hire you? The barrier to entry has dropped to basically zero, which means the line of people offering the exact same service is infinitely long.
All of this ultimately leads to the harsh, undeniable truth of our current market. The money doesn't show up. What looked like a brilliant shortcut to success suddenly turns into a total dead end. The effort was removed, sure, but so is the compensation. And guys, this isn't just bad luck. It is a fundamental shift in how value is actually created in the modern world. All right, let's dig into Section 1, the economics of rarity.
Our source points out a really crucial distinction here. AI drastically increases production speed and entirely removes friction. It can generate ideas instantly and produce content in literal seconds. But what it completely fails to do is generate demand. It doesn't magically make people care. Creating a high-quality image in 3 seconds is an incredible technological feat. Absolutely. But that technology cannot force a human being to stop scrolling, feel an emotion, and actually pull out their wallet.
Listen to this quote because it perfectly captures the fatal flaw of infinite supply. When millions of people are using the same tools, everything starts to look the same. We start seeing the exact same videos, the same repetitive designs, the same ideas, and those same artificially enthusiastic writing structures everywhere. And human psychology dictates that when everything looks identical, absolutely nothing stands out. You just become totally invisible in a massive sea of instant, identical content.
So here is the crucial point, the hidden rule of the AI economy. It's simple but absolutely critical to understand. The easier something is to produce, the harder it becomes to profit from it. Value does not come from how fast something is made. Value comes from rarity. And AI is systematically destroying rarity across the board. By making creation wildly easy for everyone, it actually makes it profitable for almost no one.
Moving right along to Section 2, Systems, not Shortcuts.
Now make no mistake, people are definitely making real money with AI, but they aren't doing it the way those social media gurus are telling you to. There is a very clear divide here. The amateurs? They're scrambling to sell prompts, constantly copy fleeting trends, and use AI just to replace their own effort so they can work less. But the pros? The pros aren't selling tools. They are selling actual outcomes. They aren't looking for a cheap shortcut to the finish line. They are using AI behind the scenes to build massive systems, deliver incredibly fast results, lower their costs, and operate at a much larger scale. Instead of just churning out a quick piece of content, the pros are building comprehensive automated systems. They use AI to run their entire business infrastructure. We're talking running highly targeted marketing, handling Tier 1 customer service 24/7, and producing content at a level that would normally require a massive team of very expensive employees.
Just imagine a solo entrepreneur using an automated AI workflow to instantly sort thousands of inbound leads, draft personalized outreach emails, and update their CRM all at exactly the same time. That's doing the work of an entire sales department. They are not replacing their effort, they are multiplying it. While most people use AI just to compete, the pros are using it to completely dominate.
Which leads us to a pretty sobering reality check. Section 3, the death of average.
Look, because AI makes things so effortless, it inevitably makes certain people replaceable. Jobs that once required a ton of time, skill, and experience can now be done instantly. And the source makes a chilling point. For the very first time, this isn't just happening to manual labor on a factory floor, it's happening to creative work. The graphic designer making standard social media banners, or the copywriter churning out generic SEO blogs, the kind of work people once believed was perfectly safe from automation, are facing instant replacement.
As more and more folks frantically turn to AI just to survive in their jobs, competition naturally spikes. This creates a terrifying economic environment for the average worker. You suddenly have a massive, infinite supply of work, but it's met with the exact same level of demand. And we all know basic economics. When supply skyrockets but demand stays completely flat, the value of that work goes straight down to zero.
Our source points out a striking, unavoidable reality for our future. This doesn't lead to a world where AI replaces absolutely everyone. Instead, it leads to a world where average work completely disappears and exceptional work becomes literally everything. Being good enough is officially dead. Why? Because AI is already good enough right now, today, and it's only getting better. If your work is merely average, you are directly competing with a machine that works for free.
Okay, so how do you actually survive and win in this environment? Section 4, finding your true leverage. The advantage has completely shifted. It's absolutely no longer about working harder or even working faster. It's all about having leverage. And leverage means utilizing systems, controlling distribution channels, and generating ideas that simply cannot be instantly copied by a large language model. It's about figuring out the human elements that algorithms absolutely cannot replicate. Things like deep relationships, unique personal perspectives, and incredibly complex problem solving, and then building your entire system around those uncopyable traits.
Think about the shift here. The old reality that rewarded your sweat, it rewarded the sheer number of hours you spent frantically typing at a keyboard or drafting up a design. The new AI reality doesn't care about your effort anymore. It rewards your position. It rewards your ability to intentionally place yourself at the center of a complex system and use these crazy powerful tools in ways that others cannot easily duplicate. The winners aren't necessarily the ones using AI the most. They are the ones using it the smartest.
A massive divide is forming right in front of our eyes. On one side, you have the people blindly chasing the technology, constantly jumping from one viral tool to the next, desperately hoping that tech itself will just hand them a golden opportunity. But on the other side, there is a small, focused group of people who are taking the time to actually understand the trend. They're stepping back, looking at the big picture, and using those exact same tools to build something much bigger and infinitely more defensible.
And that leaves us with one final make-or-break question for you to consider as you navigate this newly copied world. What can you do that AI can't? As the value of rapid production drops straight to zero, the value of human uniqueness, taste, and high-level strategy completely skyrockets. It's time to stop asking how to make a quick buck with AI and start asking how you can build totally uncopyable leverage. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.